Tomas Bywater Pinto coming from Nottingham MMA. And we've had some amazing mixed martial artists coming out of Nottingham, including the likes of Dan Hardy and Penultimate, and just all-around contender Paul Semtex Daly. There's going to be some pretty incredible fights to come up. This is the 77 kilogram welterweight division. This is where all the magic happens, folks. If you want to list probably your top 5 fighters of all time, I guarantee at least 3 of them will be welterweights. And oh man, Tomas Bywater coming in great shape. Looking lean, looking strong, looking rangy. In Nottingham MMA, they've produced some real standouts. Looking calm, looking cool, looking composed.
This is the 77 kilogram division. This is the GSP division, Steve.
GSP division. I was just naming off Dan Hardy, Paul Semtex Daly, Fabian Edwards.
Fabian Edwards.
Right? There we go. We got a list there of great fighters. And
Kamaru Usman, current UFC champion.
Oh, Kamaru Usman.
Nigerian Nightmare.
You should be getting people nicknames. Is that really his nickname?
That's his nickname. I didn't make it up. I have, Steve, in the past, being an MC, and I have occasionally replaced someone's last name with a nickname when I couldn't say
always do it. Always do it. Yeah, Nigerian Nightmare. That would probably have to deal with the Civil War of 1960, really, but not to give you a history lesson. Here we are.
Look at
Ballerina 57.
Look at the intensity on him.
Yeah,
this kid is ready to go.
Look at how rangy he is. Look at how tall he is for a welterweight fighter. Just towering over our compare there.
That is some Muay Thai anklets and stuff going on as well.
And he's got some footwork. I'm really interested in this guy, Jake Woodley from Khalsa MMA, trained by former Battle Arena world lightweight champion Michael and David Khalsa, the Thunder Twins.
The Thunder Twins, also fighting on Bama recently.
There we go. Representing Khalsa MMA. He's all wide-eyed. He's ready to go. 77 kilos. Oh wow. There's some pretty.
I mean, is Tomas the tallest welterweight in the world? His head is way above the cage.
He's very, very tall.
I want to go stand next to him.
Well, you can interview him if he wins.
Steve doesn't like interviewing the tall fighters. I don't know why Steve doesn't like interviewing.
I'll reach really high up and hold the mic. How I can do it. Two folks in the corner, moving off. Let's get some Vaseline. Last few checks here, last conversation. There we go. Jake Woodley to meet.
Oh, fully rolling.
Yep. Almost rolled over the compare, but our ring announcer. But Tomas Bywater Pinto, Nottingham MMA, Jake Woodley, Khalsa Martial Arts.
Live from Birmingham, Ballerina presents 28 rounds in the welterweight division. And in the blue corner, making his debut, weighing in 77 kilograms, representing Nottingham MMA, from Nottingham, Tomas Bywater.
He even did a little Muay Thai head thing when he got announced.
Boom.
Tomas is so fired up.
He's loving it. He's wanted this fight so bad. So bad.
That is a big height difference.
Big height difference.
Tomas doesn't even, usually the height difference, you go, okay, this guy's really lean. Like, they don't even look that different a build.
Not really. I think Tomas definitely took his day before weigh-in quite seriously.
Hollow bones.
He's got a massive melon too, does Tomas Bywater Pinto.
That weighs a lot.
He's loving it, loving it. He's wondering, where's my corner? Oh, it's a flat piece of cage. Let's go.
Oh.
Comes into the middle.
Oh, look at these little feints and stuff already, little feint footwork.
Goes for the leg kick.
Look at this, he's baiting him. Head movement. Oh, lovely knee. This is definitely a Thai boxer.
Yeah, some folks look like they don't want to be there, but Tomas Pinto definitely does.
Yep. This is This is where he lives. Nice takedown as well.
There we
I
go.
call him a Thai boxer, and he does an outside trip. You do that a little bit of that stuff in Thai boxing, do you?
Yeah.
Tripping from the plum.
Let's see what he's got planned for top position in guard.
Ooh, he's got to be careful. We know the Kalsa guys, he got good jiu-jitsu. He's after that arm.
Indeed,
Jake
he
Woodley is after. Oh, nice attempt by Jake Woodley.
That's a good way of getting out and backed up to his feet here.
His middle is reddened by those knees already.
He just threw them with savage ferocity.
Oh, knees back. Knees off the cage. Anderson Silva style. Maybe Jake Woodley just gets red very quickly. He seems to be covered in blue with bruises in seconds. Oh, lovely knees. Oh, look at that hammer fist to the leg. This is an interesting fight, Steve. This is
a lot of creativity.
Yeah, it's like unusual techniques, but it's not like the guys don't look like they know what they're doing. They're like both doing brilliantly. It's just it's kind of just things you don't normally see.
Both these guys got martial and arts in equal measure.
Beautiful
Knee
knees
position.
there.
Sorry.
No, big knee up the middle.
You can't take tons of those. Oh, I think they might be winding him already.
One of those knees just landed so heavy. Look at the back of it. I don't know. Maybe it just gets red. Lovely toss. Oh, that's the problem with judo throws sometimes. They're too good. The momentum takes you over the top.
Are you saying judo's not fit for purpose?
Sometimes.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Everything's about application. Jake Woodley got thrown.
This is when Jake Woodley really needs to capitalize here. Don't let him stand back up. Get on his back and sink some hooks in.
It's unusual that he's got his leg in the middle.
Yeah, well, that was some very, very intelligent move there by Tomas Bywater Pinto. He put that leg over top to try to ensure that he could get out first and stand up first, but Woodley's leaning over top of him. He's going to get shucked off the top in a moment.
Both guys have put so much energy into this first round. If we see the second round, it's going to be interesting to see how much it's affected them. We got head position by Tomas.
Exactly. There's these moments in a fight where you've got an opportunity to do something seriously in your favor, and I feel like that was the moment there for Woodley.
Oh, kicked away by Jake Woodley. Last few seconds, I think Tomas is going to throw a head kick.
Should do.
Whoa! That was my karate.
Can you tell me what the lottery numbers are? That was good.
I didn't say it'd be after the buzzer.
That's the best time to throw a strike. As soon as you hear. That's why we train for speed.
I think he's long. I think his foot was off the ground by the time the buzzer went. We're giving the benefit of the doubt. What a round!
But interestingly there, Tomas wasn't like all in his face there at the very end. He was kind of like, oh, should I set my range? Should I snap kick him in the face? Whereas I really wanted to see Woodley take the back there and try to stay on top. You could have really turned that.
Tomas looks so fresh, Steve. He's actually having a nice little chat with his cornermen.
Yep. He's like, this is what we knew was going to happen. Let's try to focus on a few different things. Probably not try to send somebody flying.
Tomas has definitely done a lot of Thai boxing. Yeah. And maybe some judo.
Maybe, indeed. That was very good, though. Very, very good first round there for Tomas Bywater Pinto. Had a bit of trouble. Came back.
On another snap front kick to the head. We never had a snap front kick knockout at Battle Arena. We could see one now.
57 shows, we deserve one.
Not many spinning back fists either, I was thinking about the other day.
So hard to land them.
Yeah. Another head kick. He's having
Woodley comes in dirty boxes. He's got double underhooks. Looks for a throw of his own. Then he comes up the middle with a punch.
Woodley doesn't really throw when he's at range. He just stands there waiting to hit it. Oh! Ooh, nearly got a slam. Tomas was looking for guillotine. Just got a bit greedy.
The difference between wrestling and judo. Some strength there. And this is where Woodley's got to be, I'm not going to say conservative, but he's got to conserve the position and not lose it. Not let him stand up. Maybe engage in the guard of a person who's a Thai fighter. Just saying.
Oh! I think he wants to punch him in the face.
Yeah, that's good too. Always good to be on top of somebody when you're punching him in the face.
That's a bit of a dangerous position there for Tomas. It's unusual that Jake doesn't want him to his feet, but doesn't want to engage on the ground.
Kicking his legs up.
A lot of referees might have stepped in there.
I think Woodley's going to be a lot more confident with his takedowns now.
Oh.
Smack me on the chin. Come on, buddy. Come inside, throw a looping punch so I can duck under it and take the double.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to taunt the guy, you got to throw something back.
Or maybe just eat everything he has.
It's the Homer Simpson approach.
And then push them over when they're tired.
Yeah. He's doing good though. Both guys, it's like change of pace here. Thomas seems to be picking his shots a little bit more. Thomas just seems to win this range game. Well, he's a lot taller, but
we're seeing a bit more telegraphing here from Tomas right now.
Yeah. Oh, that one got
right
through.
Landed.
Woodley's been backed up. Nice heaps, front kicks. Nice.
There's the knees. Those knees are so dangerous.
Oh, working the body.
Okay, there you go. Woodley
Another toss. Didn't overcommit this time. All the cage saved him from going over the top.
Now we're back on top here with Tomas.
He's very good at that, Steve. Do you think that's because he's tall? Is that a tall guy's move? That kind of wizard trip?
He stepped across so well, and I just don't think Jake Woodley was very aware of it. He stepped around to the back of the hips. I thought Woodley was gonna go on the legs, but he didn't. He kind of tried to do an upper body wrestle with Tomas. And when you have that kind of hip power that somebody with a Muay Thai background has, you're gonna lose that every time.
This has been an absolutely brilliant fight.
Back and forth, every position.
Very different styles as well, both guys. It's all about the gas tank now, though, as we go into round 3.
Just a little bit more awareness, I think, from Tomas, because he could have slipped out of there and right in the mount.
Nice, did well to win the round. We'll stay on top at the end. Can't say who won.
Can't say who won, but
it was pretty close. I mean,
I think Woodley's looking at the look on his face says that he thinks he won that round, maybe with that big double leg. It's possible. But he had really good opportunities to put it away and probably advanced position. He's just not doing that. I feel like Woodley has more ways of winning, maybe, than Tomas Pinto Bywater does. Bywater Pinto, pardon me, for those double barrel names out there. Tomas BP has got to get out there and lay some savage leg kicks and try to set up those knees again. The knees were definitely a little bit more scarce in that round.
Yeah, looking a bit more laboured. Man, Tomas Pinto, but what
a fighter from Jake Woodley.
What a fight this has been. I mean, Jake Woodley's giving a thumbs up to the crowd. Hey, it's quite fresh. Maybe it's going to be. This is the thing, you can have all the skills in the world, but sometimes when you get deep in round 2 or 3.
This is a good round though, with the history that we've got between these two. It's anybody's fight. Both of them got to look to finish.
Glove touch, leg kick.
Who's going to try to finish firstest with the mostest? Ooh, up kick coming.
Nice. Pinto's trying to time something big now, I think, Steve.
He's really looking
that
at
one.
There was. I think with the way Woodley's ducking, he's going to get more of an uppercut position. Ooh, double leg, and he just slumps him up. Lovely.
So well timed.
That was brilliant.
He needs to make YouTube instructionals on how to time that. That is incredible.
Let him slip off and step in front, and bam.
Yeah. Terrible knees from the bottom.
Getting some knees from the bottom.
A waste of time, but
when you're on your back with nothing to do,
hold
try
the
to
head.
Escape and hold the head.
We should do a Battle Arena poster, Steve, saying, please don't ever hold anyone's head in side control. Let's actually try and escape.
We'll do a YouTube video on what not to do in your MMA debut. What things should you avoid? There we go, though. Not going to take anything away from Bywater Pinto as he's on top in that Kezagadami position.
What's Tomas Pinto looking for?
He's
just hammer fisting, I think. Doing something. Smushing his face with his hand. Maybe Kimura Americana.
He's aware of that. His corner's calling for big shots.
Pinto's
Everyone loves big shots.
Not doing anything with it. Oh, I thought he was going to get back to his feet. Jake Woodley's looking good.
I think Jake Woodley almost had like an Americana from the bottom.
I tried to kick him away. I also feel like Pinto's just trying to hold him down now and win the round. Doesn't seem to be looking to improve position or land very much.
Butterfly hooks and pushes him off.
Oh, good pass.
He uses it to pass. Mount. This is the moment for Bywater Pinto.
How much does he have left in the tank? Woodley doing a good job holding him in.
He's definitely gotten into the most dangerous position thus far in this fight, and we're seeing it here in the third round.
It's a bit of a mistake that set this up from Jake Wood. He tried to kick him away, but just didn't put enough into it. It's very difficult in these later rounds when you're tired. It's going to be hard for Tomas Pinto to put him away. How much energy does he have left to land big ground and pound? And Jake Woodley's doing a really good job covering up.
He's throwing those arms around like they're wet spaghetti noodles. 30 seconds is being called from Calce's corner.
Good head position from Tomas Pinto.
I think Pinto heard that and thought, let's go for it. See some more big fists come through.
Will he be able to put him away? Oh, he's trying to land something big at the end. Last 10 seconds.
And big right hand lands there behind the ear.
He's still trying to land. Tomas Pinto won't be happy with the decision victory. He's trying to put him away. It's all over.
All over. And
wow, good show of respect between
with
the two fighters.
First and third round the way it was. It's really hard to see it going any other way than Tomas Bywater Pintos. Came out with some ferocious knees there and was able to weather a storm in the second round, get back on top in the third. Literally and figuratively.
What a fight, Steve. What a fight.
That's what we're talking about here. That's what we like here at MMA Battle Arena. We like all sorts of martial artists coming together and trying to establish themselves here, put themselves into the mix.
I'm so excited to see, well, both of these guys fight again, but to be honest, Tomas Bywater Pinto, like, kind of unusual styles, coming out with the tie knees, very well timed, those hip tosses. It's kind of, it's not the standard average fighter. You get to see something a bit different than what we normally see here at Battle Arena, and that just makes it so much more interesting.
He was in the face early. He was making it happen. All right. Here we go. Momentarily, we seem to have the judges' decisions coming into the ring.
Oh.
Fighters coming to the center. I can see this only really going one way, but we'll know momentarily. Here's the judges' scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 3 rounds of action we go to the judges' scorecards. The judges score of 30-27, 29-28, and 30-27. All three in favor of